Widgets are snippets of PHP code that you can embed into your blog to add extra functionality to it. There are lots of places where you can embed a widget, and what type of widgets you can have and where you can put them are going to vary depending on the theme that you're using. For example, on this particular theme that I'm using now, you can see there's places for widgets here at the left, and there's also places at the right, and although you can't actually see them, there are also places for them at the top and bottom as well. And as you can see, it's saying that there are currently no widgets assigned, so let's take care of that now. If I come to the dashboard, and to install a widget, it's actually quite simple. Come over here to Appearance, and then click Widgets. And you can see, if I just move over a bit here, there are various places where you can install the widgets. You can have them on the left sidebar, right sidebar, above the header, in the header, the menu bar, over the blog, under the blog, or in the footer. And as I said earlier, where you can put the widgets is going to vary depending on the type of theme that you're using. Now let's say that I want to insert some widgets here into the left sidebar. It's quite easy. All I do is simply come over to this side where you'll find all the available widgets. You can see the ones we've got all down there. And what you do, it's quite simple. Bring the mouse cursor over the name of the widget, hold down the left mouse button if you're using a PC, and drag it across and put it underneath where you want it to go. In this particular case, it's going to be in the left sidebar. There are various settings you can have, and the settings are going to vary depending on the type of widget. In this particular case, it's asking me for a title, so I'll just give it a title here, and then click on Save. And there we go, that's done. And if I go back to the main blog page and just refresh it, you can see it's installed the widget here in the left sidebar. Let's add a few more. Let's add classic bookmark. Again, just drag and drop like that. And again, it's asking me for a title, so let's put bookmarks. And then save. And let's have one more. Let's have Google Translator. Again, just gonna drag and drop it like that. And I won't put a title on there, just to show you what it looks like if you leave that blank. And again, click on Save. Now if I go back to the main blog and refresh it again, you can see there we've got Google Translate and we've got the bookmarks now installed. Now if you want to change the order that the widgets are in, again, very simple. I'll just reduce these here so they don't take up quite so much space. All you do is drag and drop and move them around. So if I want to move bookmarks up above Translator, I can do that if it'll let me. There we go. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky doing this. There we go. And again, if I come back and refresh, you can see we now have them in a different order. We've got calendar, then bookmarks, and then Google Translate. If you want to get rid of a widget, two ways to do that. You can either come back to the widgets page here, click on the little arrow, click on the delete link, and there you are, it's gone. And if I come back again to the blog and refresh, and you can see now that that's gone. There's just the calendar and the bookmarks. Go back to the widgets page here. The other way is to simply drag and drop it back into the available widgets. Hold down the left mouse button, drag it over to this side, release it, and you can see it's gone. And if I come back to the main page here and refresh it again, there we go, it's gone completely. And likewise, if you want to add it to another sidebar, let's say I want to put something on the right sidebar, let's say I want to have archives on the right sidebar, again drag it over, and then you've got, you can display, you get several settings here, display as a drop down. Let's just select that one and then save that. And that's done. Come back and refresh it. And there we go, you can see you've got the archives there, and I can select from the drop down menu. And that's how you can add and use WordPress widgets in the sidebar of your WordPress blog.